everywhere people are looking for some kind of optimization for the hero Mulan. And first thing we have to ask ourselves, or at least I ask myself, why is Mulan considered as the best hero in Age of Empire Mobile? And the answer is pretty simple. First thing, we have to start with the troop. Since heroes, yeah, they boost everything, but three heroes with same military specialization is just 180% boosting the troops. So marksman's in Age of Empire Mobile is the troop with the highest damage in the game. They have like currently this is tier 5 where is the attack 129. Compared to the rest of the troops, this is the most damage dealer troop. So we start from there. The second thing is, what is the best build for Mulan? I pair Mulan with Attila the Hunt, and now I test right now Rani, but also Josephine is a good pick to be paired for Mulan. So this is the trio for Mulan. And here's the thing, maybe Rani is one idea good, better, and the answer is because of this double attack. And here's the thing about the double attack. Heroes in double attack, you basically have a chance to trigger the secondary strike skill. So this is the other thing. Here we don't have something like, yes, we have might damage. But here's the thing with Mulan. She deals 4 rapid fire instances of might damage to the target. And if you combine this 4 with this is like 600% might damage on a single target with the best troop in Age of Empires Mobile. Is Mulan better for PvP or PvE? I think on both, but here's the thing. Even in PvE and PvP, players against players, I'm not so sure. Yes, I'm sure that Marksman's is not a tanky is not a tanky troop. What I mean by that is they have the highest damage in Age of Empires Mobile, but in the same time they have the lowest HP in the game. So when you go and strike with this hero, you better try to avoid enemy rage skills, especially if it's on single target. And this is how I do it with my Mulan, especially for PvP. Is applying the same way for PvE. Just maybe put your pikemans. So far, I think in Age of Empires Mobile, pikemans is the best tank. I use them in the arena as a tank. I use them everywhere. Sometimes I use also Miyamoto team because swordsmen have the highest defense in Age of Empire, so they're also very tanky. But marksmans, especially Mulan Legion, have to avoid this thing. Maybe they're going to be good for rally, but on open field, a single Legion is not actually a good idea. At least my personal opinion. Also, write it in the comments below if you have any question. As you can see, I got some question from people asking me. Also, join the Discord and you can also ask your questions there. So yeah, shameless promotion. So what is must-have skills for Mulan? Currently, I opened the skills of Mulan, and so far the discussion here maybe is going to be Act of Mercy, Double Attack, and Furious Charge. Now, Furious Charge look very nice, but I definitely want to go with launching a normal attack, have some deals might damage, blah blah blah, increase your damage by 2% up to 100%. And here is the thing: every time the target lost 1%, you gather disadvantage in the whole combat. So if you strike and you take like, let's say 20%, this is 40% boosting of your damage, which is a crazy number. So this is one of the must-have. Here, double skill, yeah, is good, and I think maybe this is not actually the best thing, and I'm going to explain why. Since I pair Mulan with two heroes who have Attila and Rani, who have double skill, I think I maybe will go with this thing. Every time the hero activates signature skill, increase the hero might damage by some percentage. And what is the percentage? Is 26% the chance for activation or chance. So this is pretty decent. One time every four, it is going to get triggered, and definitely this is what I'm looking. Mulan. How does Mulan compare to the other legendary heroes? Now here's the thing, I didn't level a lot of legendary heroes. As you can see, I basically have all the legendary heroes presented in Age of Empires Mobile, but I have a lot of level 1 since I have to focus over them at some point and actually make my third legion, but currently I'm focused over 2 legions. Now Mulan compared to the rest of the heroes, here's the thing. For example, Caesar. Every hero is specific. And here's the thing. The thing I don't like that much in the game is this military speciality. So even if the hero is extremely good, you cannot actually pair him with other marksman. For example, other pikemen, not pikemen, maybe marksman. Okay, other pikeman hero that is some, for example, warrior speciality. Because you lose a lot from true boost, and I think this is a huge problem. So compare it to the rest of the heroes. I can say first thing, Mulan have absolutely great heroes that can support her in the face of Attila and maybe Rani or Josephine, depending on like to use. And but all of them are warrior specialities. So here we have first thing, we have the military speciality the way that it should be. And a second, just the Mulan is crazy hero. This secondary strike and 2 heroes with double strike, or 1 hero with double strike. If you have 1 hero with double strike, you can actually go with this one double attack that actually can trigger the secondary skill. But my personal opinion is Mulan is having everything. Is having everything. Which ring should you equip on Mulan? Now here is the thing, I'm working on tutorial where I'm going to, new video where I'm going to talk about the rings more and deep. So I'm going to skip this question just to give you some little hints what to expect on this channel. What is the best synergy for Mulan team? I already spoke about Mulan with Attila and maybe Rani or Josephine. Let me know in the comments which one you actually prefer. I see a lot of builds with Josephine. I see a lot of builds with Rani. For me, currently I'm running my Mulan with Rani. Okay, how can free-to-players unlock Mulan potential? Now, for the free-to-play players, since this is actually from the chest that you have to buy, Mulan from the start is not actually free to play from my understanding. You cannot get her. What is actually the free to play players? You can see all the free to play players when you go in the tavern, and you can, see this is one of the places where you can see what kind of heroes you get, and Mulan is not here. Also, from time to time, the wheel that you can actually go and do legendary advent. Okay, legendary advent. Currently there is a 2 heroes, and so far I have never seen Mulan here. I don't think she's also in the wheel. And the most easiest way you can see from where you can get the hero is by clicking loose here, loose Empire Glory. This is basically the bundle and medal exchange. This is so from Empire and Glory you can actually only place where you can get Mulan for the people who don't know or maybe expect this hero to be somehow free to play. But if you get it and you make the investment and you purchase, one of these things, I think with universal tokens, I mean, you can get a lot of universal tokens. For example, from the exploration, there is a legendary token every 3 of these big fights with the big boss here. And there is some other quests where you can also get some coins. Is Mulan worth maxed out early game? Yeah, Definitely Mulan is worth getting maxed at any time. The reason is simple. This is one of the best heroes in Age of Empire Mobile. So the more fast you actually level this hero, and maybe, in my opinion, 3 stars is enough for Mulan. Somebody going for 5 stars, but 5 stars for me is cost so much, so much. Right now, for each of these spikes, let's say it's spikes, you need 25, and this is going to increase. And this is level 4, this is level 5. You can imagine how hard it is actually to make a hero 5 star. Even all that, if you have money, you're going to make. It's basically the medals is in the bundles. So if you buy enough bundles, you're going to have this hero 5 star. But in general, it's extremely hard to make some hero 5 star. But definitely, I think 3 stars is enough. In general, I think 3 stars is enough. 5 stars is star multi shot instance 35. This is brutal, but again, it's going to cost so much to have it. This 5 star. How to counter Mulan in battles? I think this question is simple. One of the things that first thing that you have to learn about the troops is that troops have their counter. As you can see, swordsmen get countered by marksmen. Swordsmen counter pikemen. Pikemen counter cavalry. Cavalry counter archers or marksmen. So the best way to counter Mulan is to counter her with a cavalry. Some good heroes that are cavalry. But here is the thing. What kind of heroes we have that can actually counter Mulan? Maybe from the... We have, for example, this guy that I want to definitely test at some point. This is Guan Ui. He's more critical strike related, but I hear it's not that good, this hero. But still, to answer short on the question, cavalry is the way to counter Mulan. So, what is the best commander pairing with Mulan? Well, here's the thing: Mulan should be the commander. Mulan should be the commander. This commander skill is doing brutal amount of damage. Initial rage 100 in rage upon entering the battle. Rage cost 250. Now, if you see some other heroes, maybe like Miyamoto, and you go over the commander skill, he is getting even less. And I was expecting, to be honest, Miyamoto to be the top hero, but it ended up actually is Mulan, at least my personal opinion. How does Mulan role evolve in the late game? Well, since this is one of the best heroes in the game, here's the thing, especially with heroes that you have to spend money. I play other games also, and the heroes that you spend money on actually last longer in the future, or let's say end game or late game, just because they're one idea better. And even some free to play hero appear somewhere, most of the times it's extremely hard new hero to appear in the games as a free to play player hero. Those that are with money are one idea better. I mean, at least this is my observations over the heroes. So yeah, the role of the Mulan is pretty huge in Age of Empire Mobile. What are the common mistakes when building Mulan? Well, the most simple one is not right pairing, or in general not going for this hero. At the beginning, we're presented with the three. Now, you cannot go for the hero if you're a free to play player, because you have to basically buy this bundle. I totally understand that, but if you spend something, you should spend just to unlock the heroes. Miyamoto is one of the heroes, the only hero that cannot actually be star up with universal medals. Only from the VIP chest is for him. But for Mulan and Leonidas, these two heroes from the chest, you can basically start him up with universal medals. And in long run, at some point you're going to have this hero pretty good builded. And yeah, maybe the big mistake is people not actually, even if they get it, they don't invest in her. Like I've seen people who is doing marksman legions and they use Attila and as a commander, which I mean there is nothing wrong, but just maybe the information, the lack of information, because we have so many heroes, and is there is a big chance people make some mistake. This is the most common mistakes. It's just wrong pairing, wrong pairing for the Mulan. Can a Mulan carry a team solo? Well, here's the thing. If you have more heroes, you're going to increase your legion capacity. That means you're going to make the hero way more stronger. Having more troops, you're going to hit more hard. So solo, yeah, is a strong hero, but if she face a legion that have three times more troops, most likely she's going to lose. How to balance Mulan with other heroes? Well, the balance was pretty simple. You have the secondary strike. Here you have even as a signature skill, have decent commander skill, but after launching a normal attack, it deals extra instance damage. My damage would have 50% chance to become 3 instances. So double attack here is the synergy in the Mulan. With just couple words. Is Mulan investment cost effective? Yeah, since a lot of players think this is the best hero in the game, and we're a lot of time in the game, and Mulan is presented when the game actually was launched. I download the game and I start playing. Mulan was here. Till these days, Mulan is one of the best heroes, if not the best hero in Age of Empire Mobile. So yeah, definitely is effective buying this hero. What are insider tips of playing with Mulan? Well, mostly the tips is going to be something like I play other games where, for example, the marksmans have a range, but since all the troops here are, how to say, melee, in melee range, even marksmans they fight like a melee units, and the only difference is attack and defense of these troops. But one tip I can actually say, and I think I said more early, is try to avoid to be the tank or to tank with Mulan or just to get hitted with the Mulan. I mean, with rage skill, definitely you're going to receive some counter from the enemy, but avoid to get rage skills on you. Since the sacrifice of the biggest attack of the marksmans, the sacrifice is the lowest defense in Age of Empire Mobile. So you have to keep this in mind and try to save your legion. I would say it. Yeah, basically save your legion as long as you can. So I guess this will for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. If you do, hit one like, subscribe to this channel, and see you in the next video.